Beasley, you a smooth criminal, my man. Beasley, low-key, took shots at Eazy the Block Captain that I didn't even catch on the first watch. I had to run it back, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's because I wasn't paying a lot of attention the first time. I was just looking for key things, but I'm running it back. And Beasley does further elaborate a little bit more about how he feels about Eazy the Block Captain and his situation with URL as far as the contracts go specifically. Beasley low-key takes jabs and sends a subliminal shot over to Eazy the Block Captain. We're going to point it out and we're going to talk about it. Beasley, you are smooth, my man. I see what you did there, bro. I see what you did there. And we're about to break it down. You know what I'm saying? Because Beasley, while he's explaining something about his relationship between him, URL, and Caffeine, at the same time, he's taking shots at Eazy the Block Captain and further elaborating on how they feel about the URL situation and the contract that they had with Eazy the Block Captain. Crazy I didn't catch it the first time, but yo, before we get into that, first of all, I saw a comment earlier, and I just want to say, bruh, that I'm just as surprised as some of you guys at what's been happening on my channel this past week. I'm not sure specifically what's been going on. All I know is that ever since I started asking you guys to hit that like button, right? And more of you guys have been hitting that like button and helping me out by doing so, because it takes work and energy and time to create content, make content, spend time, and when I could be chilling and doing something else, you know what I'm saying? It takes time and energy to do this, then edit the video and upload. That takes energy and time, you know what I'm saying, and resources. So I ask that people at least hit the like button. And recently you guys have been doing so. And I think and I believe that that's a big reason why YouTube has been recommending and sharing my videos more. I really think that's a big reason why YouTube specifically has been recommending and sharing my videos more. It's because of you guys. So I want to thank you guys. And I hope that answers the question that somebody had in my comments saying something about buying views. I would never buy any views. The purpose is partly to make and earn money from my channel. So it wouldn't make sense to buy views if I'm trying to make money from my channel by organically making videos. And I've been grinding and at this for almost 3 years now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my quality's been getting better. I've been becoming a better blogger. So everything is just adding up. You know what I'm saying, for me. So I'm just as surprised as some of you guys. So make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy so we can keep growing, man. So we can keep this platform growing. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, for real. So, oh, and let me not forget, Averb, when you battle A-Ward in New York on Chrome 23, you're going to get your boots smoked. You heard? You heard? That's what's going to happen. Anyways, all right. So a lot of conversation, right? I dropped a video this morning breaking down some of the highlights. See, I'm saying highlighting for some of you guys. I don't want to watch an hour-long interview. What were some of the key points that Beasley was talking about? You know what I'm saying? He addresses the pay-per-view issue. You know what I'm saying? People had a lot to say about the controversy over the fact that we got smacked out of nowhere with these news about we're being charged $25 now. You know what I'm saying? Beasley said that boom, 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 blah, blah, blah. They was working on the system. They didn't know if it was going to happen, this event. They got the system up and running last minute. So boom, it ended up being the event that they were going to do it for. So they didn't put out the news sooner and do a rollout because they weren't even sure if it was going to be this event that they were going to do it for. He apologizes. Cool. Beasley addresses the Eazy the Block Captain situation, but he also addresses this NBS situation where y'all remember, you know what I'm saying, where NBS came, ARP dropped a blog called Stop the Cap, blase blah, because he had asked a small media platform called NBS Central. They said that Beasley had reached out to them to pretty much pay them to stop covering RBE, you know what I'm saying, and pay them $2,000 a month to cover URL instead. You know what I'm saying? These were accusations and allegations that had come out a little while ago. You know what I'm saying? Beasley makes the point that, listen, bruh, there was no proof, no nothing, no receipts. Dude from NBS Central never came out, put out the receipts or nothing, not even on his own platform. I even asked him a few days in a row, my damn self, bro, are you gonna come on a platform and put out the receipts and blah, blah, blah. That never happened, bro. And then it all died down and nobody ever came back. Nobody ever comes back to say that they were wrong, blah, blah, blah. So I apologized also earlier. Now, boom. As I was looking back on the interview, right, because I didn't give it a first clear watch. You know what I'm saying? When I first watched it this morning, because I woke up and I still wasn't fully awake before I turned on to YouTube. And I was like, oh, let me catch this Beasley interview. Then he started saying stuff that I found very, very interesting. And I was like, oh, snap, let me get on the camera real quick. I didn't give it a full watch. But as I'm watching it back, right now, I caught one thing real quick, which really explains, right, even more so, how Beasley and URL really feel about what Eazy did in backstabbing the URL, fam. Yes, I didn't catch this at first. Because what's happening here, right? Now, y'all follow me. What's happening here? Woo, Beasley, you a smooth guy. Is Beasley's answering right now and responding to Jay Black and talking about the pay-per-view, right, and the streaming. Beasley is currently explaining that URLTV.TV app has the ability to stream on their app. He's explaining currently that the URLTV.TV, follow me, has the ability, right, to stream on their app. This is what he's explaining right now. Then he starts to explain the reasoning as to why it is that the URL is streaming their events on Caffeine as opposed to streaming events on their own app. Because you would think, right, wait a second, if URL has the capability to stream on their own app, then why in the world would they be streaming on Caffeine and not just streaming on their own platform and profiting everything that they could from the situation? Why wouldn't that be the case? That would be obvious, right? Business-wise, you want to profit, you want to monetize, you want to capitalize, you want to make as much money as you can, blah, blah, blah. So you would think, wait, if URL has the capability to stream on their app, why would they be streaming on Caffeine? Beasley starts to explain the reasoning as to why they're live streaming their events on Caffeine as opposed to live streaming their events on the URLTV.TV app. While he's doing this, he is also subliminally explaining how the URL feels about Eazy the Block Captain's relationship and contractual agreement with the URL. Beasley is aligning the two, bro, and subliminally telling us how they feel about the Eazy the Block Captain being under contract with URL and the URL being under contract with Caffeine, which is why they have to stream their live events on Caffeine because of contractual obligations, bro. So Beasley is subliminally, again, follow me, because some of y'all probably still don't understand. Beasley is subliminally, right, telling us how they feel about the agreement between Eazy the Block Captain and URL, while at the same time telling us and explaining the agreement between URL and Caffeine and aligning the two. We're going to listen to the clip. We're going to listen, bro. Beasley, you a smart man, bro. I didn't catch this at first, bro. I'm going to tell you, I didn't catch this. But listen, bro. Listen. I hope I explained it well enough so people know what to listen for right now. All right?
You know, we got guys that have jobs on caffeine, just streaming all day, that don't even have to go to work anymore, that can just stay home. So you have some guys making more streaming than actually battling. You know, so there's tons and tons of opportunity has been provided through our partnership. So it's definitely a great thing. But if caffeine were to go in another direction, right, and let's just say they were to step away, people forget that URL was a dominant independent force for over 10 years. We've done some of the biggest events in the culture without caffeine. Summer Impact had Roto Mook, Loaded Love.
I'm going to point it like this. When y'all key in to listen, I'm going to point at like
Calico, John, Clips, DNA. Every possible big name that you could imagine was on that card. And that was before caffeine. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's the power of the URLTV app. It enables us to do things that people would never think would be possible.
Let me ask this question. So I'm trying to trail down a way in a path for in the future. And let me ask you, will URL or could they possibly, and it's this things I've said to you 4 years ago, you know, I'm asking questions for y'all for the most part. I know some things and I made suggestions behind the scenes. Another thing that people are mad at, right, is that, okay, it's 25, last minute, whatever it is, but I think people would be a lot more supportive if this live was on the app. Right. So what if URL, or do y'all plan to have, you know, live during the app?
We have the capability right now to stream from the app. The app has the new updates coming every few months. We're always...
Right now, he just said they have the capability. I hope the camera hears this clearly. He's saying he has the capability to stream on the app right now. It updates every 3 months, blah, blah.
So we could stream right now from the app. However, we're in contract with our partner. And when we...
Here is where he starts to explain how they feel about Eazy and URL contract with explaining this current answering this current question with the relationship between Caffeine and URL's contract. Listen.
Contracts at URL, we live to our contracts. We don't break them for anything. We've had other people come and offer us deals that rival Caffeine's deal. But because we're in contract and we respect the business that we have with them, we don't do that. We don't break our contracts. So right now, our contract is with Caffeine. We love the partnership that we have with them, and they're great people, and they've been supportive of everything that we've done and wanted to do, and we're going to continue to work with them. But as far as what you were saying, like in the future, like now, you know, we definitely...
Rewind. Some of y'all might have missed it. Hold up. So again, this is Beasley taking a subliminal shot, explaining at Eazy the Block Captain. You know what I'm saying? We know how Beasley is, politically correct. He's not going to be the type to be like, oh, Eazy, you better... No, he's going to put it like this in a politically correct way so that if somebody like Eazy the Block Captain or Remy hears this and sees this interview, they know that it applies to them. They understand that what he just said applies to them. That Eazy was under contract. You know what I'm saying? That that URL has been offered different opportunities from rival competitors and other people, but they don't. They abide and they are loyal to their contract. They love their relationship with with Caffeine and blah, blah. Bro, he's currently explaining and taking a shot at Eazy the Block Captain in Chrome 23 currently. Low key. This is bro. Beasley is genius, bruh. This is genius. I was kind of early. I was like, yo, because he starts to talk about, Jay Black asks him about Eazy the Block Captain way later in the interview. So I thought that was the only point in this interview where Beasley was at all addressing the situation, the contract situation, Chrome 23 situation, but it wasn't. He, in fact, addressed it way earlier in the interview at around the 15-minute mark, but subliminally, bruh, low key. So I'm glad that I came back and watched this interview. Listen again.
Let me ask you, will URL or could they possibly, and it's this things I've said to you 4 years ago, you know, I'm asking questions for y'all for the most part. I know some things and I made suggestions behind the scenes. Another thing that people are mad at, right, is that, okay, it's 25 last minute, whatever it is, but I think people would be a lot more supportive if this live was on the app. Right. So what if URL, or do y'all plan to have, you know, live during the app?
We have the capability right now to stream from the app.
We have the capability right now to stream from the app. Speaking from the Eazy perspective situation, he has the ability to battle on other leagues. I'm relating the two. I'm correlating the two right now for y'all to break it down exactly how it is that this is a subliminal message to Eazy the Block Captain. They have the ability to stream right now from their app. Eazy, you have the ability to battle for other leagues. But keep listening.
The app has the new updates coming every few months. We're always doing so. We could stream right now from the app. However,
new opportunities are coming in, new battle offers from other leagues. So whenever you want, Eazy the Block Captain, you could battle in another league. But
we're in contract with our partner.
You're under contract with URL.
And when we make contracts at URL, we live to our contracts.
And if you make a contract with URL, Eazy, you're supposed to live to your contract.
We don't break them for anything.
And not break it for anything.
We've had other people come and offer us deals.
We've had other people come and offer us deals. We've had ARP, Remy come offer you deals.
That rival Caffeine's deal.
That rival URL situation.
But because we're in contract.
But because you're on the contract.
And we respect the business that we have with them, we don't do that.
I hope I was able to just right there break it down to y'all exactly how it is, bruh. If you ain't already hit a like on this video, make sure you hit a like on the video for me. Let me know what y'all think of this, man. You already know what it is. It's your boy Joe coming at you live and direct from the battle.